steps are greater than cardio. Here's the thing. You don't have to do not 1 single minute of traditional cardio. Welcome to Josh Wilhelm Fitness. I am your host, Josh Wilhelm, and here there will be no mumbo jumbo, just simple solutions. Today, I made a checklist. I call it my Get in Shape checklist. When we get older, like 35 and over,
37, I'm not old.
we want to build muscle. We want to lose fat, right? We want to stay in shape because it's important as we get older to be healthier. We need that. We want to be able to play with our kids, all that good stuff. The first thing we need to do, especially if we want to lose fat, is get into a calorie deficit. We want to burn more calories than we take in. Eat less, move more. I made a video earlier about tracking your protein.
Carnivores. Ugh.
Well, if you're eating a high protein diet, you're more satiated. You feel more satisfied, and you don't feel like you're restricting yourself, even though if you're in a calorie deficit, you are restricting yourself. And then you want to try not to snack, right? I'm not saying go no carbs. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying be intentional about eating more protein and then just don't snack. Especially don't drink your calories like soda or alcohol, right? Because then that can add up into your calorie intake.
Don't go nuts with the sprinkles.
I'm going to make a more in-depth video about that later, about all of these actually throughout the year. But today I'm just going to give you the blueprint on how to get in shape. 7 items on the list, and that's one. Calorie deficit by taking in more protein, and that will naturally, hopefully, put you into a calorie deficit. All right. If not, then we'll have to make some adjustments. But most of the time, with most of my clients, that works. Just eating a higher protein diet and taking out snacking. All right. Number 2, sleep. We need sleep. And we all know that we need sleep, right? I'm a parent of 4. Sometimes sleep can be really hard.
Haven't you had any sleep, Mr. Furrow?
If you're working long hours, trying to get sleep can be really hard. But we got to do it, right? So do your best to get into a routine at night to where you can get 6 to 8 hours. All right. It helps you to recover and it makes your workouts even better. Number 3, lift weights. Okay. Yes. Lifting weights puts on muscle. We all know that. Makes us stronger, not only in our muscles, but our tendons and our ligaments. It makes us more durable as we get older, which is important. We need that, right? Also, it changes our metabolism. It changes the way that we metabolize food because we have more muscle on our frame. Our body composition will change as well. You'd be amazed how many clients I have that have lost maybe like 2 or 3 pounds in the span of like 3 or 4 months. And people are coming up to them going, have you lost weight? And they haven't really lost that much weight.
You look good.
But their body compositions are changing. They're losing fat and putting on muscle. So their appearance looks as if they lost weight. But really, their body composition is just changing, right? And that comes also with eating higher protein because protein helps us to maintain and even build more muscle mass. And then the weight's starting to come off, but you're also building muscle at the same time. Yes, you can build muscle and lose fat at the same time. That's a different subject for a different day. We'll get into that another day. All right. But number 4, if you are going to lift weights, you want to use great form, not just okay form. You want to use really, really, really good form.
Great form, Taryn.
So if you are a beginner and you have access to a gym, machines are your friend.
You are my friend, Sam.
Okay? Leg press, chest press, cable rows, pull downs, use it. Okay? If you don't know how to use barbells and dumbbells very well, your technique is off, use machines. It's fine. You'll get just as much of a stimulus, and you want to be able to not think about your form so much in your technique when you're trying to balance a barbell, but instead you can just use a machine, right? The point is you want to have great form so that you can work really hard. Also, you don't want to get hurt. You don't want to work around injury. And when you are working out with great form and a good controlled tempo, more than likely you won't get hurt and you'll just put on muscle and get stronger. If you don't know what you're doing, ask somebody. Get somebody to help you. Look up videos. I'm going to be making demonstrational videos as we go. Get a trainer to help you or a friend. All right. Number 5, workout frequency. You don't have to be in the gym every day.
Really?
Really?
You don't. You don't need to be doing body part after body part, day after day. 2 to 3 days, full body a week. That's all you need to do. I made a video on intensity. If you are training really hard, then the less days you need to be in the gym.
No, you've done enough.
If you're in the gym 5 or 6 days, you're either overdoing it or you're just not doing enough while you're in the gym. So you need to get back in there. You feel like you need to get back in there, right? But if you are training really hard and putting your body through a demand where it has to adapt, then the less you actually have to get in there and do. A lot of my clients, when they've been working out with me for like 5 to 6 months, 20 minutes they're in here and they're out 2 to 3 days a week. You know, if you can do it in 2, it's even better because then your body's recovering anymore. But seriously, 20 minutes, right? No more than 30. When you're starting out, you probably need 30 to 45 minutes, and I recommend 3 days, but that's another subject for another day as well. Number 6, steps are greater than cardio. Here's the thing. You don't have to do not one single minute of traditional cardio. Runs, bike rides, elliptical, row machines. You don't have to do it.
What? Wait, what? What?
Okay. If you love doing it, then by all means doing it. If you're training for something that requires you to go running like a Spartan race or a 5K or a marathon or a triathlon, then by all means do it. But if you just want to get in shape, you don't need to do any cardio. All right. And here's the thing. Lifting weights is cardio. It really, truly is. And it's more efficient as well. It's more efficient and you maintain muscle. When you're doing cardio, then what your body is doing is saying, I don't want this muscle because I want to be able to do longer bouts of cardio. So I need less on my body frame. But when you lift weights, it's promoting muscle growth, but it's also, you're getting the cardiovascular effect in your heart just as much, if not better, than you were to go and do long 30 to 45 minute bouts of cardio.
Wow.
Don't believe me? Google it. I'll put a link in the video. And what I say, when I say steps, I just mean try to get your activity level up. Park further away when you go to the store. Take the stairs instead of the elevator. If you can get 5 to 10 minute walks throughout your day, great, go do it. But here's the thing. If you're already lifting weights and you're in a calorie deficit, you don't have to do it. It does help promote more of a calorie deficit if your activity level can be up. But that's not the end all be all. Number 7, last but not least, be patient, right?
It seems you must also learn patience.
Little by little, the old lady with no teeth gnawed through the coconut. My Costa Rican friend said that to me, except he would say it in Spanish when I was getting impatient. I can't say it in Spanish. But we all know the analogies. Rome wasn't built in a day. Nothing happens overnight. So just stay patient, okay? Don't go on crash diets.
I'm starving.
Or go think you need to go run a marathon,
I'm pretty tired. Think I'll go home now.
okay? Stay patient. Lift the weights. Eat higher protein. Get your sleep. Don't work out all the time. When you do work out, be very intentional and work very hard. And then, hey, things will start to change. Just stay patient.